going the distance with local sports. Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, Lawrence County Wildcats. This is the X Sports Network.
Defeated Fayetteville, so they'll be moving on to play tomorrow Thursday at 5 p.m. Cool.
Good evening. Welcome tonight to Lincoln Central Academy. Good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of the middle school program. Our athletes recognize that judgment calls are made in good faith and they must abide by the decisions of the officials. Spectators can support their program by refraining from derogatory or intemperate remarks or cheers. We hope you'll enjoy the game and support your athletes in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. Starting tonight for your visiting Ethridge Bulldogs, number 4, Kamaya Bryce. Number 10, Jessa Baker. 11, Haley Maddox. Number 33, Lexi Hurd. And number 50, Lena Brown. For your East End Lady Eagles, number 2, Layla Newbay. Number 3, Ariana Williamson. Number 5, Camille Thomas. Number 23, Jenny Sears. And number 32, Jaylee Peoples.
All right, and welcome here to Lincoln Central Academy as we're here for game 2 tonight. As we're now in Fayetteville, Tennessee, Will, we didn't really expect us to be here to see Ethridge play. I think we all kind of were confused about the consolation game, and the girls sent 3 teams and the guys sent 2 teams. So
yeah, I really thought when Summertown defeated Ethridge the other night.
Yep, I thought that was the end of their season.
That was it.
Yeah,
I gave them a proper, hey, congratulations on a great season, all that stuff, and then here we are.
Here we are. They're playing another game to look to move on. So Ethridge will start in their away maroon uniforms, and East End Prep will be in their home white uniforms as Ethridge wins the tip, and it's Maddox with the basketball now here at the top. As East End jumps into a 2-3 zone. That's going to be a 3-pointer up by Bryce, no good. Fought for, rebound comes out to, that was Peoples. It's kind of hard, Will, to tell with those white numerals and the white unit.
And it's a very dark gym.
Yeah.
And the lighting's not great in here.
As we've already got
charge.
An offensive foul. Who do they call that on?
Here. I don't know if I noticed it here. See if you replay.
Yeah, I think that number 5. No, that's going to be on 3, yeah. So that'll be Williams, her first foul, team's first.
And also, the scoreboards here do not tell us which player got the foul.
This is a very old gym.
Yeah.
As that's going to be another foul, so 2 fouls quickly here for the Lady Eagles of East End Prep.
It's on number 23 for them.
So that will be on Cheers. Her first foul, team's third already in the first quarter, as Brown will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. So Brown's first free throw is up, no good. It's the front iron.
It's worth saying, Summertown won the area tournament, but Ethridge gave them all they wanted.
Yep, as Ethridge in the area tournament was the number 1 seed, they come into this one the number 3 seed compared to East End Prep. They came into the number 2 seed in the area 15 tournament. As that's going to be rebounded by Cheers. They look to get it over to Williamson. Williamson guarded by Bryce. over Newber. Shot up by Cheers, up, no good, fought for. Williamson comes up with, there's going to be a foul.
Let's see who we get here.
That'll be on Bryce. That will be her first foul. Team's first.
Our research department tells us that East End is from McGavick Pike in Nashville, according to Google.
First free throw's no good. And it must be a newer school, Will, because I've never heard of them in the past.
It's lots of times in middle school tournaments you come across schools that you've not heard of before.
Yeah.
They probably feed into schools that you've heard of.
Second free throw up, no good, rebounded by Brown. Brown gives it to Maddox. She's looking to bring it on the right sideline, trying to find somebody. That's going to be stolen away. It's going to be Lady Eagles basketball. They go lay it up, no good. Max comes down with the rebound as they give it to Brown. Brown, she's looking to take it to herself. She's going to be fouled. And she'll be fouled by Thomas. That'll be her first, team's third of the first quarter.
At number 5.
Yep.
It's worth noting it's not a very deep bench for East End. They've got 3 subs over there. 8 total players made the trip today.
So here's Bryce, has on the right wing. She's going to go lay it up, lays it up and in for the first points of the ball game. She's now got 2, and Ethridge leads this one quick, 2-0 with 4:37 left in the first. As that's going to be thrown back in play.
Get the ball back.
Yep. And that'll be a turnover on the Lady Eagles. So it will be Baker passing the ball in for the Lady Bulldogs into Max. Now the Lady Eagles jump into a 1-2-2. They give it down low to Brown. She's wide open, lays it up and in. She's now got 2. And we're going to have a timeout called by the Lady Eagles, as that will be a it'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll take that timeout with them here on the X Sports Network.
Let's make a deal. This is Jeff Hood with Keller Williams Hood Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. The real estate market is moving so fast, and making a mistake or a bad decision could cost you or lead to disappointment. At Keller Williams, our team of professionals are the very best at what they do, and they have the very best resources to help you make your best deal. Call us at 931-762-5816, or better yet, go to our website at kwhoodcompany.com. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, making real estate.
And back here at Lincoln Central Academy, as we are back for game 2 of the night between the Ethridge Lady Bulldogs and the East End Prep Lady Eagles, as we're coming back from a 30-second timeout called by the Lady Eagles. So it'll be Williamson passing the ball in as they give it to Thomas. Thomas, they get it across. That's People. She's looking to drive. That's going to be an offensive foul.
Nice
good charge.
She slammed the ball. Is that going to be a technical?
There's been a few called today. Obviously, both teams. This is a sectional tournament. So
we had an exciting game before this, and we'll talk about here in a little bit.
As that will be on Peoples. That will be her first, team's 4th foul. So one more foul.
Yeah, with 4 minutes to go, they're all going to be in with less than 2 minutes, they're a foul away from the double bonus.
So Lady Eagles jump into a full court press. They have Maddox over to Bryce. Bryce guarded by Thomas. Still trying to learn the names. That's going to be a foul. And so Bryce will go line to shoot 2 free throws in the process. That's the 5th foul. So any foul after that the Lady Bulldogs go line shoot 2 free throws in this first quarter.
And again, I'll say it again, they've only got 3 subs on the bench, so foul trouble would not be a welcome thing for them.
As that foul will be on Williams, that will be her 2nd foul. Bryce's first free throw is up. Banks it. That's good.
There's the backboard.
Yep. That's what you've been talking about this whole time during the tournament.
It carried over to the sectional.
2nd free throw is up. No good.
But
almost comes up with her own rebound. Brown's going to come up with the toe. She goes to lays up and in.
Give it 2.
Yep. So Brown now has 4. She leads all scores in this ball game, and Ethridge jumps out to a 7-0 lead with 3:55 left in the first. As that's going to be a blocking foul on Brown.
Yeah, that'd be a little more difficult one to call.
So that'll be the 2nd team foul on the Lady Bulldogs in this quarter. As
she was
trying. She was trying to establish position there. So Williams is going to pass the ball in under their own basket. They throw a lob pass. It's going to be almost thrown away by Baker, but Williams comes back up with it. That's going to be off the foot of Williams. That's going to be a turnover, and the Lady Bulldogs will take over.
Let's see here if I can get us an update from the South Lawrence game.
South Lawrence
trails 8-5 in their game.
Bryce now has it. Gets across timeline quickly. They give it to Hurd. Hurd, she's looking to drive.
Yeah, that's a travel.
Yep, and she traveled in the process. So that'll be the first turnover, I do believe, by the Lady Bulldogs in this first quarter, and also the game as well.
And the Kaufman, we lost their feed, but they were up 13-7 last I saw.
And the Kaufman girls played at 5 o'clock at East Hickman, and they defeated East Hickman
so their
52-37.
Season, they'll be playing Thursday.
Yep, so that's going to be a turnover. Hurd's going to come up with it. They give it to Baker. Baker's going to go up with a layup up and in. She's now got 2, and the lead's out to 9. As the Lady Bulldogs now, they've jumped into their full court press. Williams trying to find somebody to get into. They give it to Thomas. Thomas back over to Williams. They got to get across the timeline. She's looking to drive, picks up her dribble, gives it back to Thomas. They're going to have to call a timeout or something to get across.
They did it.
But they do. They give it to Nuckham. That's going to be tipped out. Bryce is going to come up with it, though, as they got numbers. They got a 2-on-1. Thomas looking to defend it. No good. Offensive rebound by Baker. That's going to be stolen away by Williams, and she'll come up with it. And that will be tipped out, and it will stay with the Lady Eagles. So far, a pretty back and forth game, though, Will.
Yeah.
But then again, just.
I like what I've seen from Ethridge so far. I mean, they can make some noise here.
So that's going to be almost stolen away, but into the hands of People. She's looking to drive, and she double dribbles in the process. Yeah. It looked like she wanted to throw that pass a little bit earlier, and then she was unsure of it, and so.
Got McNeese in the stands tonight.
McNeese is here.
I wonder if he's going to be doing the next game.
I would assume he more than likely will be the next 2 games, because I believe there's 2 more tonight.
At least 1 more.
Yeah. So here's Max with the basketball. They find Brown. She's wide open down low, goes up, no good. Rebound by Cheers. And then they got a Snowbird.
Hey, if my rule was in effect, that wouldn't happen, right?
That's right.
If there was offsides in basketball.
Yeah, I forgot you told me about that. Now I get it. That's going to be almost stolen away, but it'll stay with the Lady Bulldogs, as that's the first 2 points of the ball game for the Lady Eagles, as they trail this one by 7, 9-2, with 2:13 left in the first quarter.
I've got to get used to saying that. I'm not for the Lady Eagles tonight. I'm not for the Lady Eagles tonight. I'm not used to broadcasting that way.
Last game you were rooting for them, even though they weren't playing. You were just saying, all right, we're going to see who we play next round.
I'm the voice of the Lady Bulldogs tonight.
Yeah. That's going to be out of the hands of Brown, and it will go to the Lady Eagles. We'll have a sub coming in the game. That will be number 13, Allen, her first appearance for the Lady Bulldogs so far in this ball game. And checking out will be Hurd. As that is Williamson passing the ball in to Thomas. Back over to Williamson. She gets across timeline. She's guarded by Bryce. She goes up, drives middle, up and in. Her first 2 points cuts the lead down to 5.
A little run.
Yep.
East End.
Yep. Quick 4-0 run here for the Lady Eagles. Maddox gets across timeline. She's going to be.
Dribble out of bounds.
Yep. Good job by Williams to use the baseline there as another defender.
Right.
And we're going to have a full timeout called by the Lady Bulldogs, and we'll take that timeout with them with 1:49 left in the first quarter here on the Egg Sports Network.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Trust Title and Escrow of Lawrence County to provide exceptional title insurance services. Offering a wide range of title services across Tennessee, our team is unmatched. In fact, we're the most experienced closing team around. We get the job done on time, at a fair price, and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County. Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
And back here at Lincoln Central Academy as we're back after a full timeout call by the Lady Bulldogs as they lead this one 9-4 after a mini run, a 4-0 run by the Lady Eagles so far, Will. So, you know, it looked like it was going to be kind of a blowout, but the Lady Eagles are, you know, after a 4-0 run, they only trail by 5 with 148.
Well, you know, that's kind of how Ethridge was against Summertown. It was a game. It was a game of runs where they started off big 6-0, then Summertown won a big run, and then Ethridge came back.
As that shot is no good. Rebound by Allen. Allen, they give it over to Bryce.
Maybe this timeout will settle things down a little bit.
Yeah. Bryce, she's looking to take it coast to coast. She goes up with the right hand up, no good, but she's fouled. And she will go to the line to shoot 2.
Is that 32?
I believe that'll be on
32.
Yeah, it's got to be 32. Yep. That will be her second foul. And it's already the team fifth, so they'll be shooting bonus free throws regardless. First free throw up by Bryce, no good.
So there's the Kaufman score, 31-12 over NBS. Not sure what that stands for.
Neely Bodies, I think, is the school.
Okay.
Second free throw, no good, but she's able to come up with her offensive rebound. There's going to be a foul.
On number 3.
Yep, that'll be on Williams. That will be her third foul of this first quarter, Will, and more likely she'll be sitting the rest of this quarter and maybe most of the next one as well.
Still a minute and a half to go in the first.
So Bryce will go to the line now to shoot 2 more free throws. And this is where, if you're Ethridge, Will, you need to capitalize on these free throws because you've got them in the bonus now. You want to try to attack the basket as much as possible.
There we go.
As Bryce, her first free throw is good. She's now got 4. And she's tied with the game high with Brown with 4. Has a chance to take that from Brown. And she does. That's her 5th point. Well, they're going to call a lane violation on Bryce, so she's going to stay at 4 points, and that point will not count.
Oh, it will not count?
Nope.
All right.
As Bryce was trying to go for that offensive rebound once again, but was just too quick in the process. So they'll jump into their full court press again. They give it in to Thomas. Thomas guarded by Allen. Thomas trying to slow down, but they get across the timeline. Almost goes backcourt, but she's able to keep from doing that. Here's a 3 up by Williams. That's up no good.
That's over the back.
That'll be over the back.
32.
Yep. That'll be on People, so that will be her 3rd foul of the quarter as well. And so Brown will now go to the line to shoot 2 free throws as well.
I think we're going to see their first sub here in a little bit.
I would not be surprised to see both of them sit the rest of this quarter and next quarter. And they're going to have to take 2 more subs and put them in because Williams has 3 fouls and Peoples has 3 fouls as well. So the first free throw by Brown is up, no good. As Welch will check into the ball game, she will check in for.
So 32 staying in, 3's coming out.
That will be Williams checking out. Welch will check in for her to see her first action. Second free throw by Brown is up, and that one's in. She now has 5, leads all scorers. Next extends the lead out to 11-4, as that will be tipped and it will stay with the Lady Eagles. And that is Cheers passing the ball in for the Lady Eagles. And the Lady Bulldogs so far, Will, they've been stuck to that full court press, and it's been working.
It has. They've also been crashing the offensive boards.
Thomas now looking to take off. Spin move. Thomas still has it. They go down low to Welch. She's double teamed down low. She's got to find somebody to get it out to. Now she's triple teamed, but there will be a foul.
She passed it to the fans over there.
She's apologized. She just tried to get it out.
Yeah.
As that foul will be on number 50, Brown. That will be her second, team's 3rd.
So it's her second?
Yeah, that'll be her second, and already they're going to send somebody to the.
Yeah, be careful there.
Yeah, definitely don't want to pick up that 3rd one. As that's going to be Thomas now with the basketball. She's just going to dribble it back up top and run the offense with 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Thomas drives. They go down low to Peoples. Peoples goes up, no good. Almost gets her own offensive rebound, but Brown comes up with it. And Brown over to Maddox. They give it to Bryce. Bryce, she's looking to drive. Kicks it out to Allen. Allen up top to Max, down low. Back to Bryce. She goes up, no good. Baker's there with offensive rebound. That's no good. Fight for it. Brown comes up with it. Tries to get it out over to Allen. Max, she's going to shoot the three. Why not? Up, no good. Still fought for. And that was Cheers coming up with it.
15 seconds.
Yep, 15 seconds. They go up with it. Up. No good. Offensive rebound. That's no good.
She should have brought it back down.
As that will be out of bounds, and it will go to the Lady Bulldogs.
All right, 8 seconds to get something here.
As I'm still having a hard time trying to see these numbers.
Those numbers are tough. That's why I'm zooming in with the camera to see what they are.
With the white uniforms and the yellow numerals.
And the dark gym.
Yep. As that will be number 21. That'll be Potts checking in. 5 seconds. They give it to Allen. She's got to shoot. Allen got to find somebody. They give it to Max. She's going to shoot top of the key. No good, and that'll do it. So after 1 quarter of play, Ethridge comes out on top. They lead this one 11-4. We'll be back for the second quarter here in a few minutes here on the X Sports Network.
Hello, neighbors. I'm Janet Alexander, and I'm running for Lawrence County School Board to represent the 7th District. With 40 years in early and elementary education, you could say I've worn many hats. Preschool director and owner, educator, student, administrator, principal, and mentor. We'll just name a few. I've had the pleasure of leading the love of learning with thousands of Lawrence County students through my time as a teacher at Summertown, South Lawrence, and Lawrenceburg Public Schools. After retirement in 2017, I stepped full-time into my role of being Marmee to my 5 grandboys. And although my role as a teacher has changed, my commitment to the importance of education is now more prevalent than ever. The environment of education has changed, but our commitment to our students should always be first. Our teachers and students are a precious commodity to our future, and they deserve an advocate. And I would be honored to stand beside you as we ensure that we'll put our students first this March the 5th on Election Day.
Now we're back. All right, I saw the 2 tablets. We got 3 screens, and I was looking at 2 tablets.
Sorry,
so they don't show
this is always that one's yours over there.
There we go. Yeah, I got a little too happy there, but we're back here at Lincoln Central Academy as we're here for the start of the second quarter between the Lady Bulldogs. That's going to be steal by Bryce. She's looking to take it all the way. Goes up with the right hand, no good, and she's blocked by Thomas, but it will stay with the Lady Bulldogs. As after 1 quarter of play, so far the Lady Bulldogs have just shown dominance so far in this ball game as they lead 11-4, and the issue for the Lady Eagles, they've just been fouling. They're in foul trouble.
They've
got
a short bench.
2 players with already 3 fouls. That shot up no good by Allen. Baker comes up with the rebound. Baker over to Bryce.
Yeah,
that'll be a travel. Yep. So that will be the.
So we haven't mentioned this yet, but you noticed the tournament last week we only had 2 referees, and this one now.
This one's now got 3.
Now that we've moved to the sectional round, it looks like we'll have 3 referees going forward.
Now here's the Lady Eagles with the basketball. Not the Summertown Lady Eagles, but the East M Prep Lady Eagles. That's going to be a great block.
Defense.
That's a great block by Baker. And that will be a jump ball, and it will be Lady Bulldogs basketball.
Might be worth watching.
Yeah. As Baker, that's perfect defense of standing straight up with your arms up. And
foul.
Yeah,
Very
that's
nice.
Perfect defense. Maddox has it. They get it over to Brown. Brown, she's looking to drive right. Picks up her dribble, pull up, jumper up, no good. Rebound by the Lady Eagles. That's Williams with the basketball. Excuse me, that's Thomas. Thomas over to Knuckle. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Brown. That's going to be thrown to Bryce. Bryce looking to get up the right sideline. She's going to be fouled by Cheers. That will be her second foul of the ball game. Lady Eagles' first foul of the second quarter. Well, no, they're going to call it out of bounds. I thought they called a foul there, but it'll be another turnover by the Lady Bulldogs. As 2 back-to-back turnovers to start this second quarter. Thomas now has it. Into the corner for Cheers. Over to Knuckle. She's going to shoot the right wing 3 up and in. She's got 3 on the night, and that cuts the lead down to 4.
That kind of changed things.
Bryce, once again, looking to go coast to coast. They get it out to Max at the top of the key. Brown at the high post. She's looking to back him down. They give it to Bryce. Bryce, a little head
Good
fake,
move.
goes up, no good.
Thought she was
Baker
fouled.
comes up with the offensive rebound. Brown's going to shoot the jumper, no good, but she'll foul before she takes the shot.
Yeah.
Travel. There we go.
It's not looking good down the street for South Lawrence boys tonight.
Yep.
Down 26-10 early in that one. Man, that's a big gym they're playing in, Lincoln County High School.
Have you ever been there, Will?
I have.
Their bleachers are huge.
Right. Yeah, when we set up at the top row, we're a mile away, it feels like.
That's going to be lobbed over the top. They got numbers 2-on-1. Here comes Knuckle. Down low to Peoples. She lays it up and in. As that's her first 2 points.
And we're down to a 2-point game.
And we're down to a 2-point game with 4 minutes left in the half.
And another
That's to her. That's going to be, fourth straight turnover. And it will be Lady Eagles basketball once again.
It's been twice we thought Ethridge may run away with it.
Allen will check back in. Hurd will check out. So here's Thomas now with the basketball. Thomas has it at the top of the key. They give it to Knuckle. Almost thrown away by Matt, but she comes back up with it. She goes up over to Welch. Welch tries to save it. She does. She's guarded by Allen at the left wing. Up top over to Thomas at the Falcons logo. Knuckle. She's going to shoot the left wing three this time. Up, no good. That's going to be off the hands of Brown, and it will stay with the Lady Eagles.
Wish she would have let that one go.
Yep. It looked like it was in her reach, but then again, you just got to know when it comes to an air ball.
Yeah.
And you're the closest person. Nobody else can really get to it except you. You might as well just let it.
Right. It's easy to say from up here.
Yeah. Then again, when you're in the moment of play, it's different.
Right.
You think you can get to it, but you really can't.
Kaufman's in really good shape.
45-18 with 2:48 left in the fourth quarter, so it looks like they'll be moving on.
Yep.
I'm not sure who they're going to play yet, Will. I have to look at the bracket.
Yeah, we'll try to study that at halftime.
Yeah. As that will be a 5-second call. They couldn't get it in, so that'll be a turnover on the Lady Eagles, and the Lady Bulldogs will take over with 3:29 left in the half as they still lead this one 11-9. Bryce she gets up the left sideline to Brown. Brown guarded by Knuckle here on the left wing. They give it to Allen at the top of the key. Swing it to Allen in the corner. Back over to Maddox. She picks it up, hands it off to Allen. Allen trying to find somebody.
Pass.
Yep. Baker comes back up with. She had a wide open lane. They give it down to Brown. No good. Rebounded by Cheers. Cheers. She's going to be double teamed, but they give it over to Knuckle. Knuckle. As that's going to be stolen away. Max comes up with it, and they're going to call a travel. And it will stay. They're going to call a travel on Max. And she had possession of it, but she was falling down in the process. So
I see.
That was picked from behind by Baker. Max come up with it, but while she had possession of it, she was falling down in the process. Thomas over to Knuckle on the right wing. They give it down low, and that's going to be stolen away by Baker. Baker, she's got to find somebody. She's double teamed. They give it to Max, and they got numbers. Max over to Allen. Throws it down low to Baker over her head, and that will be another turnover. And it will be Lady Eagles basketball once again.
Again, failing to capitalize on this foul trouble that the East End finds themselves in.
And I believe this is the sixth turnover of the quarter by the Lady Bulldogs as well.
Ouch.
So Cheers will get it in. They give it to Thomas. Thomas into the middle for Welch as she travels. Hop step before she even took a
Well, I was like, wait, are we at the end of the quarter already? I thought she was about to fire up a long shot. But
that'll be another turnover by the Lady Eagles, and it'll go back to the Lady Bulldogs as they have it in front of the scorers table. Will be Baker passed in to Maddox. Maddox. They give it down low to Brown. She goes up with the right hand up. No good. Baker with another offensive rebound. That's going to be blocked.
They're letting them play.
Yeah, they're letting them play. Then again,
quarter.
I think that was a clean block, but still, I mean, like you said, they're letting them play. There haven't been many fouls called. I believe only one by the Lady Eagles and none so far for Lady Bulldogs. So Allen will take it in under their own basket. They give it to Brown. She's going to shoot the three in the corner up. No good. Bryce comes up with the offensive rebound. She's just going to pull it out. Gives it out to Maddox as that will be a travel. That will be the seventh turnover by the Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, and they've gone cold outside shooting too.
They got off to a hot start, led this one as much as 9-0, and now it's only 11-9 lead with 2:19 left in the half. Here's Thomas. Thomas now, that's going to be a moving screen.
How many is that on her now?
That will be, that'll be Cheers, so that will be her second foul because the one on the sideline, they call it out of bounds, so that'll be her second foul.
Here's the moving screen here. That was pretty easy to see.
And actually, that's the team's first foul of the second quarter because I forgot to mark that off for Cheers earlier.
So that's their first foul?
Yeah, that's the first foul in this quarter so far called.
Okay. Well, they've done a good job of not furthering their foul trouble.
As they're trying to get down.
Oh, gosh. That's not they got to.
Yeah. Brown hit the deck hard. Yeah, she needs a breather. She hit her head hard.
But you see that. No, that's not everybody else seeing it, but you're seeing it. This might be one of those where you say how many fingers am I holding up? What year is it?
Yeah, where you at?
Yeah. All right, well, you want to take a quick commercial?
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break. We're not sure how long this is going to take, so we'll be back as soon as everything's okay here on the Exports Network.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
And back here on the Exports Network, we are back from the injury timeout. As
she didn't just walk off the court; she ran off the court.
She jogged off the court. They got her a sub though, but
we've watched the replay a few times. I don't guess we'll show it publicly, but we saw it, and it looked pretty rough to us. But she just hopped right off the court.
I mean, she seems sound. She seems like she knows where she's at. They're still
looking for water over there.
So I would assume, just to be cautious to make sure that she's okay, give her the rest of the half to sit and kind of get back to where you need to be. Bryce now has the basketball for the Lady Bulldogs. She's going to shoot the left wing three and banks it up and in. Bryce now has 7. She leads all scorers.
Hey, that's a big basket right now in this low-scoring game.
Extends the lead to 5 with 1:47 left in the half. Thomas has it. That's going to be thrown out of bounds.
And go back to the Bulldogs.
Yep. Some miscommunication there by the Lady Eagles. As Baker will pass in. As I see a sea of orange over there.
I was just about to say, whoever plays next, I wonder if it's Fayetteville City.
Yeah. Because that's going to be Potts. Oh, it's almost thrown away, but a jump ball, and it will be Lady Eagles basketball.
Here, we'll pull up the bracket real quick and see if we can figure out who that is.
That is, let's see, the next game, Fayetteville Middle and Knowledge Academics will play next.
I bet it's Fayetteville then. Yeah. Just down the street, they can bring a lot of fans.
Yes.
Another injury.
Yep, another injury. As Baker now, she's going to check out, but they're going to take a timeout here, so they take timeout with them here on the Exports Network.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gaines Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through all of life's obstacles. Facing those challenges is easier together. That's why Jack Davis specializes in group insurance. Cover the most valuable aspect of your business, your employees, with coverage for life, accident, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision. Jack Davis can customize plans for every need. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987. Contact Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
And back here at Lincoln Central, as we are back from a timeout taken by the Lady Bulldogs. I think that was more of a, cleanup timeout. Well, Baker had some.
I thought she was coming back in the game, but
as that's going to be shot no good. Jump ball, and it will be Lady Bulldogs basketball as Welch and Allen were fighting for that one.
So she's, is it ice probably, like an ice pack?
Looks like an ice pack. I mean, if y'all are watching that, folks, she hit the deck hard and her head snapped back, and that's one of those you don't ever want to see. So it's going to be hand off to Maddox. They give it over to Allen in the high post. Down low the pot. She's wide open, goes up and lays it up and in. Her first 2 points and extends the lead out 16-9 with 1:05 left in the half.
Is she the one that came in for Brown?
Yes, she did.
So that's a big basket coming off the bench.
And there's another turnover by the Lady Eagles. Shot up, no good. Bryce gets her on offensive rebound, goes up with the left hand, lays it up and in. She's got 9.
I tell you, Ethridge is a streaky team.
They can get hot real quick. As they're trying to get in, they give it to Thomas. Thomas guarded by Allen. She looks to get it up the left sideline. Spin move. 42 seconds left. And she's just looking to slow it down here at the Falcon logo. They give it to Perkins, her first action of the night. Over to Knuckle. They have 2 on her. Back up to Thompson as Ethridge is in their 2-3 zone now. Get a screen from Perkins. And that's going to be a double dribble and a turnover by the Lady Eagles. And it will be Lady Bulldogs basketball. As Kalia Clemens will now check in for her first appearance of the game. Perkins will check out. And the Lady Eagles have time for one more shot to possibly extend their lead out. Maddox over to Bryce. 12 seconds.
Yeah.
That's going to be.
Oh, look. Perfect.
Bryce comes back up with it. They give it to Maddox. She's going to shoot the 3 up. No good. Potts comes up with the offensive rebound. She goes up. No good. Baker goes back up with it. Still fought for it. And that'll do it. So after a hard-fought first half between these two teams, Ethridge leads East M Prep 18-9. We'll be back for the second half here on the Exports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gaines Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through all of life's obstacles. Facing those challenges is easier together. That's why Jack Davis specializes in group insurance. Cover the most valuable aspect of your business, your employees, with coverage for life, accident, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision. Jack Davis can customize plans for every need. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987. Contact Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Let's make a deal. This is Jeff Hood with Keller Williams Hood Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. The real estate market is moving so fast, and making a mistake or a bad decision could cost you or lead to disappointment. At Keller Williams, our team of professionals are the very best at what they do, and they have the very best resources to help you make your best deal. Call us at 931-762-5816 Or better yet, go to our website at kwhoodcompany.com. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, making real estate deals great again.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Trust Title and Escrow of Lawrence County to provide exceptional title insurance services. Offering a wide range of title services across Tennessee, our team is unmatched. In fact, we're the most experienced closing team around. We get the job done on time, at a fair price, and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County. Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real and Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street next to the courthouse.
Do you ever worry about having too much in the garage? What about where you're going to put the mower, or your ATV, or better yet, your mother-in-law? Look no further than Quality Storage Buildings located right next door to Flat Rock Cheese and More on the Minor Hill Highway in Pulaski, Tennessee. There you'll find the answer to your need in a compact or spacious metal building. Built by hand right at Flat Rock by some of the finest craftsmen around, there's a perfect building for everyone, including economy, utility, cabin, lofted or garage models, and even an animal shelter line. Buy or rent to own, see the different models at Flat Rock or on North Main Street in Ardmore and on Highway 43 South in Dunn. Call today 931-363-3603 or 931-201-2205. The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community. plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment to you is to ensure the most competitive new and used vehicle pricing on the market, as well as the best service around. We'll treat you like family here at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Head on over to Shaw Southeast Distributing in Lawrenceburg to find everything you need for your home, business, or fundraiser. To make life easier, Shaw Southeast Distributing now accepts
And back here at Lincoln Central Academy as we're back for the start of the second half. And as you take a look at your screen, Thursday, Summertown Middle School girls will be playing the winner of Eagleville Middle School and Isaiah T. Criswell. That was the first game today,
Yeah.
Will, and Criswell came out on top of that, so Summertown will be playing them.
That was a back and forth. Criswell jumped out to a huge lead over Eagleville, and they clawed their way back, and Criswell ended up winning by 3.
Yeah.
So some Summertown players were here watching. The Summertown coach was here watching, so they know a little bit about what they're up against.
Yeah, and I believe they obviously struggle in the press.
Yeah.
They struggle shooting free throws. And one thing I told you, Will, I've noticed throughout the whole game until the end of the game, whenever somebody got in foul trouble, they only play 5 players.
Yeah.
That 6th person doesn't come into play until maybe 2 minutes left in the ball game. So they stick to their 5 players, and I think if you attack the basket, if you're the Lady Eagles tomorrow, you have a good shot at winning.
And the winner of this game looks like they go on to play
East Nashville Middle School.
And they are a 1?
They are a 1 seed, correct,
Okay. So it only gets tougher from here, I'm assuming.
So I believe this is the actual – this is the play-in game, I guess you consider it.
I think the way Kevin had the labeled opening round is what they refer to it.
Play-in game, opener. Of course, then again, we mentioned at the top of the show that we didn't expect Ethridge to be in here. We thought that the consolation game, that was it, that was their season.
I'm really wondering if someone came to them after that consolation game. It's like, oh, hey, by the way, we do need a 3rd seed.
Because that shot's no good. Allen's going to come up with it. That was Thomas that shot the 3. Now here's Bryce. She leads all scorers. She's got 9 of the 18 Lady Bulldogs points. They give it to Brown. Brown, no good. And Bryce comes up with it. Still fight for it. Allen has it. She's going to shoot it up. No good. Bryce comes up with an offensive rebound. Trying to find somebody to give to Brown. She's going to shoot the jumper up and in.
Big.
Brown's now got 7. And she's back in the game, and good to see her.
That's good to see.
Back in the ball game after that nasty fall. As that's going to be turned over. Allen's going to be able to come up with it. They give it to Bryce. Little head fake, but she'll travel in the process. Yep.
Seen that a couple of times this game.
So it will be Lady Eagles basketball now as they trail 20-9 with 5:16 left in the third. I know it looks like it might say 9-12 on your screen, but it is 5-12 because
it's an old
this is a very old scoreboard and very old gym. Shot up, no good. Thomas comes up with it. And that one's going to be no good. Brown comes up with the rebound. And that will be a foul. And I believe that will be on Peoples. And that will be on her. And that's her 4th, Will.
Ooh.
That's her 4th foul.
I do have one good thing to say about this gym, and it really is the most important thing to me. The AT&T cellular service is wonderful in this gym. So that's the most important thing for me as a live streamer.
Yeah.
They do have the best. This and the high school gym here both have wonderful.
We don't have to worry about crashing and the server having to restart.
Yeah.
As that will be a travel on Maddox. And so the Lady Eagles will take over.
Got a few more viewers now that the Kaufman game's over.
And the Kaufman boys came out on top over
I've already forgotten what it was.
Yeah, I forgot the name of the team. That's going to be out of bounds, and it will be a turnover by the Lady Eagles. But, well, then again, both Coppin teams won, and they're going to move on to the next round.
That's right. That's all that matters. Yeah.
Bryce now has it for the Lady Bulldogs.
I do know this, that Kaufman beat a good East Hickman team today. Summertown saw that East Hickman team earlier this year, and they were the real deal.
As Brown gets over to Max, they give it to Allen. She's going to shoot the long two-pointer. That one's up, and that's good. As Allen gets on the board for her 2 points, and that extends the lead out 22-9 as the clock has gone out now.
Yeah.
So
there it is.
That's been a occurring issue not only in the area tournament, now it's been in the sectional tournament as well.
What is it about these middle school tournaments?
I don't know. So Ethridge now on just a little bit of a run here. They extend their lead 22-9 here to start this third quarter. As they get it in, that's going to be almost stolen away by Bryce, but it will stay with the Lady Eagles.
Here's a good question. Fayetteville City is just right down the street.
Yep.
Why don't we play there?
Fayetteville City is not that far away, probably about a 5-minute drive.
That's their high school gym.
Yeah.
I've not been in there, but I assume it's as big as this or bigger.
Yeah. It's not as big as Lincoln County High School, but it's bigger than this where we're playing right now.
It's a single-A gym.
Yep. Thomas now has the basketball. She's guarded by Baker, and that will be a foul on Baker.
I was afraid that was going to happen.
That will be Baker's team's first of the third quarter. Has been a pretty clean game so far, Will. Obviously, the first quarter, if you're the Lady Eagles, your issue was fouling. But after that quarter, it was a pretty clean game. Only one foul called in the second quarter, the whole quarter. So Williamson now has the basketball for the Lady Eagles. As that's almost going to be stolen away, but Baker's going to be able to come up with it. And she's able to pick up a dribble. They give it to Max. She goes up.
She should have kept going.
They're going to call a foul.
Interesting.
As I was with you, Will. I was afraid she was going to travel when she picked up her dribble there.
Let's see if we see the foul.
Yeah, it looks like she leaned into her whenever.
Okay.
So that'll be Welch's first foul. Team's second of the third quarter. First free throw by Max is up, no good. And Will, if Ethridge makes all their free throws that they had attempted in the first quarter and they've had so far throughout this game, they could probably be up 20 to 25 points. And it's the second free throw up and good. And Max with her first point of the ball game. As that's going to be intercepted. Bryce has it now. She's going to give it down low to Baker. She goes up, lays it up and in. As Baker's got 4, and we're going to have a timeout by the Lady Eagles. That will be a 30-second timeout, and we'll take that timeout with them here on the X Sports Network. And back here at Lincoln Central Academy as we're back from a 30-second timeout called by the Lady Eagles.
That was a really good first 2 minutes of the quarter for Ethridge.
They extended their lead out 25-9 with 3:59 left in the third quarter here in the Section 3 tournament. As that's almost going to be stolen away. Williamson's able to come up with it. They give it to Welch.
I got to stay back.
They give it. That's going to be blocked by Brown, but it will stay with the Lady Eagles. So good job by the Lady Bulldogs to get back on defense.
What a recover there.
Yep. So Williamson will now pass the ball into their own basket. So here's the replay. Good job by Brown, able to get her hands up and block that shot. They give it down low
Good
to
defense.
Peoples.
All you could do there.
She's now got 4, and she leads all scorers as they finally get on the board here to start the second half. Brown has it now. They give it to Max to Brown.
Oh, he got somebody wide open.
Yep. She was looking to drive baseline. She had a nice head fake and looking to drive baseline, but in the process, she took that extra step. So that will be another turnover by the Lady Bulldogs, and that will be Williamson passing the ball into Thomas, and she's guarded by Allen. They send 2 at her. They give it to Thomas. Over to Welch.
There you
and that's
go.
going to be tipped up Peoples is going to be able to save it, but that will be a turnover into the hands of Brown. Brown,
Take
she's
it.
looking to take off. Brown, she goes up, and that will be out of bounds, yep, as that was blocked by Thomas back into the hands of Brown while she was falling out of bounds. So that will be a turnover. So take a look at the replay here. Good defense there by Thomas.
Just get out of the way instead of catching it. But, hey, again, it's easy to say when you're up here.
As just like that, another turnover by the Lady Eagles. So it will be Ethridge basketball now as they try to throw it to Williamson. It was too far ahead of her. She couldn't hold on to it. As Ethridge leads by 14 with 3:11 left in the third quarter. Here's Bryce with it on the left wing. They give it down low to Baker. She goes up, no good. Offensive rebound by Brown, and she's fouled.
That's going to be number 14.
That'll be Welch. That will be her second foul of the ball game, team's third. Let's take a look. Baker shot it, no good, but Brown was there to be able to get the offensive rebound. Goes up for the putback, and she was fouled to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Brown's first free throw is up. Rattles in and out, no good. As Will, so far we haven't really seen many subs for either side. You know, Ethridge, they've only played 7 deep, and you know, the Lady Eagles, they've only got 8 players, and they haven't really played all of them majority of the time.
Yeah, and they were reluctant to bring in their first sub when it happened, so that foul shot was good.
Yep, she's now got 8 and extends the lead out to 15. As that will be out of bounds, but it will stay with the Lady Eagles.
I'll tell you, if Ethridge can pull this one out, I would love to be able to say this, that we will have 3 Lawrence County teams playing back-to-back here on Thursday night. Summertown at 5, South Lawrence at 6:15, and then hopefully Ethridge at 7:30.
Yep. Here's Williamson. She's going to drive baseline, no good, but she's fouled, so she will go to the line now to shoot 2 free throws. As that's the second foul of the third quarter by the Bulldogs. That foul will be on Baker. That will be her second. First free throw up, no good by Williams. As Hurd sit at the scorer's table, and she will check into the ball game. She'll come in for Allen.
And again, no good news from across town as you know, South Lawrence is trailing.
Starting to get ugly.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're sending the subs in whenever we just saw that. Second free throw, that one's up. No good. Baker comes up with it. They give it to Bryce. Bryce, it's a good job by being able to pull back and give it to Maddox. She's going to look to walk into a three-pointer, but skips it back over to Bryce. Trying to find somebody. They give it to Hurd. Hurd.
Yeah, you can be a little more patient now with this lead.
Bryce now has it. Bryce. Guarded by Williams, down low to Brown. Brown skip past to Max, and that's going to be a travel. She was, the baseline was open there, but she just took off before she took a dribble. Anyways, that'll be another turnover by the Lady Bulldogs, and the Lady Eagles will take over with 2:26 left in the third quarter as they trail by 15, 26-11.
So with hopefully 3 girls games, and then there'll be 2 boys games on Thursday.
And then also high school games as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to be busy on Thursdays. That's going to be blocked by Max into the hands of Brown.
We need to hire some more people before Thursday.
Yeah. Brown jump stopped into a 3. Didn't take it. They give it to Bryce, and that will be a travel on Bryce.
We got these Fayetteville City people who have a nice live stream and sit up next to us for the next game. We might ask them if they could help out.
Yeah.
In fact, one of our games will be against possibly Fayetteville City. We might have 2 streams going for the same game. It's over.
Yeah, that one's over. South Lawrence, unfortunately, dropped that one to East End Pritt, 52-26. That will be the end of their season.
All right, so that was a basket good for East End.
Yes, that shot up was good. I didn't see who made that basket.
Sorry.
Yeah, we got caught up to South Lawrence. That game just ended across the street over at Lincoln County High School. Shot up by Bryce. That one's no good. Offensive rebound by Baker. She goes up with it under the basket. Somehow she gets it in. She's got 6, and they extend their lead out to 15 once again.
Trying to see if I can figure out who scored that basket for the replay. It looks like Well, I'll get it to you in a minute. Sorry.
It looked like it was Peoples that laid it up.
Right there.
Or maybe Williams.
The one trailing there.
Yeah.
All right.
So Williams will get it into Thomas. She's going to walk across the timeline, guarded by Maddox. Over to Knuckle. Inside to Williams at the high post. She's looking to drive middle, no good, but she will be fouled.
That's going to be foul number 3, is it not?
Yep, that'll be the third team foul of the third quarter.
Is that not her third, though?
Let's see.
On Brown?
They're going to call that on 33. That's hers. That'll be her first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Brown has 2, though. She's got 2. Baker's got 2. Bryce has 1, and now Hurd has 1. As that first free throw by Williamson is up and no good. Second free throw is up. Hits every part of the rim, no good. Wells comes up with an offensive rebound, though. She goes up with it, lays it up and in. Her first 2 points of the ball game, as that cuts the lead down to 13 with 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Bryce has it. Bryce gets it to Maddox, to Brown at the short corner. Tries to throw it down low to Baker, but stolen away. Thomas, they throw an outlet pass to Williams. She's wide open. She goes up, no good, but she is fouled. So Williamson will go back to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Bryce picks up her second foul. Team's 4th of the third quarter. First free throw by Williamson is up. No good.
Even that padding on the backboard being like that, I'm surprised they haven't tried to fix that before the tournament.
See, this side on the other side that's not on the screen right now, that's perfectly fine. It's the one down there that's had issues. Second free throw up, no good. Rebound by Brown. Brown. They give it over to Bryce, 33 seconds.
Not a bad foul there then.
Nope. Bryce. Guarded by Thomas. That's going to be tipped. Williamson's going to come up with it. She's looking to drive. She goes up, no good, but she's fouled once again. And that will be the third foul on Bryce. 5th team foul of the third quarter, so 22 seconds left. You know, even though more than likely it won't matter, but if there's another foul by Ethridge,
the end of the quarter is coming at a good time. Again, a streaky game.
Free throw up by Williamson, up and good. She's now got 3 for the Lady Eagles. Second free throw by Williamson is up and good. As she knocks them both down, she's got 4. Max guarded by Thomas. Max picks up a dribble. They got to find somebody.
They call a timeout.
And they call a timeout.
Yeah, they did.
Yep, and they do call a timeout, as that will be a 30-second timeout.
Hey, let's keep it here.
I was going to say, let's keep it here. What do you got to say?
I want you to tell me about the atmosphere Saturday night at South Lawrence, because I was at Moore County. So tell me what it was like there.
So basically kind of like it was the first night, you know, on Thursday. Friday just seemed a little bit more down for some reason. I don't know why. But Saturday, I think it was just because the implications of I think the championship games were more competitive.
Yeah.
Not saying that the consolation games weren't as competitive. They just didn't seem like they had the feel
of course,
from the crowd.
The New Prospect game, they blew out South Lawrence. So
they blew out.
But the girls' game was down to the wire.
Yeah,
right?
that was down to the wire. The final score was 33-30. I mean, that was a unreal game. It was a classic for sure.
Well, I hate I missed that one, but it might have been good for my heart that I was not there. I don't know if I could have handled calling that one, really.
Hey, you know what? You can go back and watch on the Exports Network.
Yeah, well, I did. I had it on for Moore County.
As that's going to be a foul on Welch. That will be her 3rd foul. Team's 4th of the third quarter. I'm glad they didn't discuss whether that was
so
intentional or not.
There's no shot?
No, because that's the 4th team foul.
I just meant she wasn't shooting.
Yeah.
I think that's So there's no shot here, right?
Yeah.
You're not seeing a shot?
No, I don't. I think it was on the floor.
Okay.
I think it was before she took the shot there. So Hurd's going to pass in for the Lady Bulldogs. They give it to Brown. She's got it down low. She spins.
She's
No
fouled.
good, but she will be fouled. And that will be a shooting foul, though. And that's the 15th foul of the quarter for the Lady Eagles. And that foul will be on Thomas. That's her second. Let's take a look.
Yeah, definitely.
Looking to spin middle, but Thomas got enough of the hand to draw a foul. Brown's first free throw is up, and that one's good. She now has 9. Has a chance for double figures if she makes this free throw. And no good.
Another shot.
Yeah, they're going to call a lane violation. I believe that will be on Welch. So Brown will shoot another free throw due to the violation.
Here's the replay of it. I don't know if I saw it.
And she makes them pay. She's now got 10. She leads all scores in this ball game. 3.7 seconds left.
Just don't foul here.
Here's Thomas. She throws it up over the backboard, no good, and that'll do it. So after 3 quarters of play, going into the fourth quarter, the Ethridge Lady Bulldogs lead East End Prep Lady Eagles 30-17. We'll be back for the fourth quarter here on the X Sports Network.
I stepped full-time into my role of being Marmee to my 5 grandboys. And although my role as a teacher has changed, my commitment to the importance of education is now more prevalent than ever. The environment of education has changed, but our commitment to our students should always be first. Our teachers and students are a precious commodity to our future, and they deserve an advocate. And I would be honored to stand beside you as we ensure that we'll put our students first this March the 5th on Election Day.
And back here at the start of the fourth between the Lady Bulldogs of Ethridge and the Lady Eagles of East End Prep, as that will be a foul called. And that will be on Ethridge. I'm not exactly sure who that one, it might have been on Brown. No, that will be on 10. That will be on Baker. That will be her third foul. Team's first this fourth quarter as Ethridge leads this one 30-17.
Wave at the camera, everybody see where we're sitting tonight.
Yep. Got it up top here.
Got the Fayetteville crew here next to us. Got my daughter sitting there watching a replay of their game from a few days ago.
The area tournament championship.
They came here to scout the winner of Eagleville and Criswell, I guess. Where are the Ethridge fans sitting at?
Yeah.
I
think they're over. I think they're over on that section. Yeah, I believe that's where they were sitting at.
If they're below us, I can't see. I can't turn the camera that way.
That's going to be thrown up. Thomas comes down with it, gets through it. They give it down low to Cheers. That's going to be stolen away by Brown, though. Brown, she gives it to Baker. She's looking to drive. She's getting picked up by Williamson. They give it to Allen.
You don't have to hurry.
Over to Brown, top of the key 3. No good. Cheers comes up with it, though.
There you go, pressure.
And she's got 2 Lady Bulldogs. They give it to Thomas, and they're going to call a travel. And she did. So that will be another turnover by the Lady Eagles. And the Lady Bulldogs will take over on their side of the basketball court.
Yeah, the Fayetteville guys have just put their link on our stream, so if anybody's interested in watching the next game, tune into that.
That will be a foul on Cheers. That will be her third foul. Team's first of the fourth quarter. So Baker will pass in under their own back. Well, not Baker. It'll be Allen now. Allen. They give it down low to Bryce. Nice layup, but no good. Fought for. Peoples comes up with it. They give it to Williamson. She looks to take off. Little Euro step, no good, but she's fouled. So Williamson will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. That foul will be on number 5. Or that's got to be on Brown. That'll be her 3rd foul. Team second of the 4. Free throw up by Williamson, up no good.
Do we know where the Kaufman boys will be? Like what location they'll be at?
I think it's home team based.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't looked at the bracket yet.
So it's not a central spot.
Yeah, they did play at home, though. The boys did play at home.
They did
so
today,
yeah. That one hits every part of the rim, but no good. Brown comes up with the rebound.
Nice rebound there.
Yep, she's guarded by 2. They hand it off to Bryce, and that'll be tipped out.
Yeah.
It'll be off of Bryce, and it'll be Lady Eagles basketball.
Yeah, got you a 13-point lead. 5 minutes to go.
Nothing's impossible.
All you got to do is not turn the ball over a bunch.
Not turn the ball over, and like you said, you got a 13-point lead with 5 minutes. You can milk the clock as much as possible because East End Prep, they've got 3 full timeouts.
But then, of course, as I say that.
Yep, as that's a 3-pointer up by Williamson. She's got 7. She leads all of the Lady Eagles, and that cuts the lead down to 10. Maddox now has it. They give Allen down low to Baker. That'll be off Baker, and that'll be another turnover, and the Lady Eagles will take possession. So after a 3-point made basket with 4:54, this is starting to become more of a ball game. They give it to Thomas. Thomas look to get trapped. They'll be off the hands of Williamson. Bryce has it. Maddox goes up with the layup, lays it up and in.
I needed that.
Yep.
Nice job.
Max has
scoring
3.
off the turnover.
And that's going to be stolen away by Baker. Baker gives it down low to Maddox. She's looking to go up. They kick it out to Bryce. Bryce.
There you go. Hey,
run
some clock. Run some clock.
Brown has it. She's guarded by 2. She's got to pick up a drill. Back over to Allen. To Bryce up top.
And
they're going to call a travel.
I'll show the earlier points off the turnover right there.
As Bryce intercepted the pass, they give it to Maddox for the easy 2 points. So Thomas will take over for the Lady Eagles. Thomas over to Williamson.
She
that's almost thrown away, yeah. Cheers wasn't watching for it. They give it to Williamson. She's looking to drive Mill up, no good, out of bounds.
I like the defense there. You know, you don't have to go for the block necessarily. Just belly up. They're not high percentage shooters anyway. Just belly up and let them miss it. Go for the rebound.
Bryce has it. She's looking to take off. They got Allen. She's wide open, cutting to the basket, but they give it to Brown. Brown to Bryce on the right wing.
Easy.
3:55 left. Bryce looking to drive middle. Goes up. Under to Baker. She won't be able to get a hold of it.
How many of these girls on the other team have 4 fouls?
There's only one with 4 fouls, 32 Peoples.
Okay.
She's got 4. Williams has 3. Thomas has 2. Cheers has 3. And Welch has 3. So
23 just checked out.
Yep, 23. Cheers checked out. Welch checked in.
If they get in a situation where they're starting to foul on purpose, you know, who's able to do that?
Thomas and Nuckby would be the only ones. As that shot up, no good. Brown comes up with a rebound. Brown, she's got it. She's going to take off the left sideline.
It's pretty nice when you got a post player that can rebound, just take off dribbling.
And Baker's wide open down low. They give it to Allen. She's going to shoot the 3.
Why
not?
Why go for the open shot down low when you can do that?
They're going to call that a long 2.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Foot was just barely on the line. It did look like a 3-pointer. Baker, she tips that one out of bounds. So Ethridge all of a sudden starting to find a little bit of energy.
As we were saying, look, there's someone wide open, but no.
Just shoot it. Why not?
Yeah.
It's a whole lot cooler the more you shoot, the farther away you shoot it from, like Steph Curry does. Thomas now has it. She's looking to drive Mill. She goes up, Euro step,
there's no
and
foul there.
She is called for a foul.
I mean, We'll go back and watch
Yeah.
it, but it seemed like a phantom foul to me. Well, shoot, I missed it.
That foul will be on Bryce, so that will be her fourth. Well, they're going to call her fifth.
Is that right?
Yeah, I might have wrote it down wrong. Maybe that last foul on Brown was on Bryce.
She's saying, look, I didn't foul there.
Yeah.
She's right. I wish I had the replay of it.
Anyways, they're going to call her for her fifth foul. She'll be done for the night.
So it's 22.
As we're going to have a timeout by the Lady Bulldogs. That will be a full timeout, and we'll take that timeout with them with 3:14 left in the fourth. We'll be back here on the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
And back here at Lincoln Central, as we are back just after I guess a cheer-off is what you call it, as the Lady Bulldog cheerleaders and the Lady Eagle, I guess cheerleaders or fans that are down there. Yeah, I guess student section or whatever that is.
But I must say kudos to the Ethridge cheerleaders for coming out on a Monday night.
On a Monday night.
All
They got
the way
school
here.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, from Ethridge to here, that's probably, I mean, you live in Ethridge. Well, how long of a drive is that?
Oh, it's a little over an hour.
Yeah, so, I mean, but hey, kudos to them. So Thomas will go to the line to shoot the and one free throw. Free throw is up, and that's good. And that cuts into the lead by 11.
Hey, it's your basket here.
Brown goes up.
Nice look.
Up and in. She's got 12, and that extends the lead 36-23. Thomas has it. Thomas, she's looking to go up with the right hand up. No good. Gets her on the rebound, though. She's looking to go back up with it. She lays it up. No good. Still fought for. Peoples goes up with it, but Baker comes down with a rebound.
It's big.
They give it to Brown. Brown, she's guarded by two, has to find somebody. They give it to Maddox, almost thrown away off the hands of Maddox. She's able to pick it up, though.
I might call a timeout there.
Back over to Brown. They get it across the timeline. Allen has it. That's going to be thrown over the head, but there's going to be a foul called on Thomas. And that will be Thomas's third
Show
foul.
a replay where they found the wide open Brown under the basket.
Good job by Brown to be able to maintain possession of that one and be able to lay the ball up. As Brown will pass the ball in front of their own bench. Trying to find somebody. They give it to Maddox on the right wing. Maddox down low to Baker, off the head of Baker.
That's a good look.
Brown's able to come up with it, fight for the ball, but there will be a travel called on Welch, and it will stay with the Lady Bulldogs. Hurd will pass it in under their own basket. Lady Bulldogs are going to be in a box set. Max, that's going to be stolen away, and there will be a foul.
A turnover and a foul.
Yep. As I believe that will be on either Maddox or Baker. As that will be on Baker, so that will be her fourth foul.
And what's the team count?
Yep. That will be the fourth team foul
for
as
Ethridge.
well. Yep. So 4 team fouls for Ethridge, 1 for East End Prep. As Potts will check into the ball game for the Lady Bulldogs. Baker will check out.
1, 2, 3, 4.
They give it to Thomas. Thomas guarded by Maddox. 2:24 left in the ball game. They give it to Nuka. Nuka guarded by Hurd. She's looking to drive. That's going to be stolen away. Potts comes up with it. Fought for. That'll be all out of bounds, and it will stay with the Lady Bulldogs.
2 minutes, 13 seconds, 13-point lead.
And then again, though, for the Lady Bulldogs, I mean, you're directly in that corner. That's a hard spot to get the ball in from. And the Lady Eagles will jump into a full court press. Somebody go long. They give it to Hurd. Hurd, she's guarded by 2. Welch comes up with it. There'll be a foul.
Again, that's twice you turned it over and fouled within the same 2 seconds of each other.
And I believe that foul will be on Hurd.
And it's going to be a shooting foul the rest of the way.
Yep, so that should be the 15th foul. Well, I guess that's only the 4th. My count must be wrong. Thomas goes up with it. She drives middle, no good. Hurd comes up with it. Excuse me, Allen. They give it to Maddox. Maddox gets across the timeline. Maddox guarded by Thomas, picks up a dribble. They give it to Brown, and she's fouled by Thomas. As that's the 4th foul on Thomas. Team 2nd.
Hey, we got some compliments on here. Great calling, Hayden and Will. Go Bulldogs.
Woo-hoo.
Thank you, Grace. Never thought I'd be voice of the Bulldogs, but here we are.
Here we are.
I like it.
Potts gets in to Hurd as she will travel. As I don't know about that one, Will. There was 2 Lady Eagles guarding her there. There's got to be a push in there somewhere.
Look at it here.
I mean, yeah, here's the replay. I mean, that's a pure shove.
Yeah.
And well, good thing I'm up here. Thomas is going to drive down the lane. Up, no good. Potts comes up with the defensive rebound, and they give it to Hurd.
Again, I'm glad Ethridge isn't fouling.
And that will be a travel on Hurd. As that was smart, though. I mean, obviously you want to slow down. You're up by 13 with 1:41 left. Just slow down, get it to your point guard.
I think one of their better ball handlers is fouled out, right? So
Bryce is fouled out. They got Maddox still, though, and that's who they were looking for.
Yeah.
They try to get in. That's going to be stolen away by Allen. She's looking to take off. Allen. And she kicks it out. Fight for it. Thomas comes up with it, though. Thomas, she's got a lane. She's going to go up with the left hand up. Lays it up and in. She's got 5 now and cuts the lead down to 11. As they give it to Brown, and she will be fouled by Thomas, and that will be her 5th foul. And that will be the 5th foul on Thomas, so she will be done for the night. And I believe that will be Perkins checking into, or excuse me, I think that might be Clemens checking in. And indeed, that will be Clemens. So Thomas, she will end the night with 5 points for the Lady Eagles. As that's the 3rd team foul on the Lady Eagles in this quarter. Allen will pass the ball in. Allen looking to get it into somebody. They give it to Brown. Into the hands of Pott, though, but that's stolen away by Peoples. They give it to Nuckham. Nuckham has it. They got to go quick. 1:11 left in the game. Nuckham has it in the corner, guarded by Hurd. She's looking to drive baseline. They hand it off to Welch, but she's fouled by Hurd. So that's the 3rd foul on Hurd. And now definitely that's got to be at least 5 fouls on the Lady Bulldogs.
Good thing. Shout out to my Jones nieces who are watching tonight. They played for New Prospect. I think they made it a pretty interesting game there at the end versus Ethridge, from what I hear. It might have been made it more interesting if they'd known that there was a chance to move on.
Yeah. First free throw up, and it's good. And Nuckham, she now has 4 for the Lady Eagles. Cuts the lead down to 10.
There's over 100 people watching the Ethridge Bulldogs right now between YouTube and Facebook.
No good. Offensive rebound by Williamson. That one's no good, and that will be out of bounds, and it will be Lady Bulldogs basketball. We'll have some subs. Baker will check in. Checking out will be Hurd. So with exactly 1 minute, 1 second left, the Bulldogs lead this one by 10. As they give it to Maddox. Maddox, they got numbers. Maddox, they give it down low to Baker. Baker up, no good, but she's fouled. Williamson will foul her.
She doesn't seem to think she fouled. Yeah. We'll watch the replay and see.
Then again, this stage of point, the officials are going to be looking very closely to make sure there's a foul or anything.
It could have been all ball.
Yeah. So Baker will go line and shoot 2 free throws. First free throw is up by Baker. Short, no good.
10-point lead under a minute. Just do the basics right, and you're going to move on.
Baker.
She's about to lose it. 10 seconds.
Second free throw is up, no good. Offensive rebound by Brown. Brown.
It's okay to take it
Look
out.
to go up. Potts comes up with a rebound, no good, but she is fouled.
What a battle.
Yep. So Potts will now go to the line to shoot 2 free throws and has a chance to possibly ice this game after 2 offensive rebounds. Knocks off at least about 5 seconds, Will.
Yep, that helps.
Potts. Her first free throw is good.
There we go.
Second free throw by Potts is up, and that one's good. And we're going to have a timeout called by the Lady Bulldogs, and that will be a full timeout.
Hey, let's keep it here, though, and just talk about more of what's coming up Thursday. So, first of all, high school. Well, first of all, tomorrow you got Summertown and Loretta
at Summertown. Yep.
Ooh, that'll be a doozy.
Yeah, especially after how it was at the Big Barn.
Yeah, and then, of course, Lawrence County's at Franklin County.
Yep.
But now the middle school, it looks like we're going to have, again, I'm not going to say it's over yet, but it looks like we're going to have 3 back-to-back games here, Lawrence County teams. Summertown playing at 5, South Lawrence playing at 6:15, and then
Ethridge being the late game playing. I can't remember on the bracket, but I know the last part of the bracket's at Academics School. That East Nashville Middle School, actually.
Yeah, East Nashville Middle School Thursday at 7:30.
Yep.
And then Kaufman boys are going to be playing somewhere, and Kaufman girls are going to be playing somewhere. And there'll be 2 different locations. Mm-hmm. And so that's really going to stretch us thin. 2 high school games, and then there's 3 middle school locations. We're going to need 5 cameras going at once.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
But we potentially prepared for that, though. So we think we've got enough people.
Yeah. Ben Luna, we're going to put you back to work.
Yep.
Ben was put to work tonight at Kaufman.
Yeah, he's at Kaufman. At least he got to see a win.
Yeah.
That shot up, no good. Potts comes up with a rebound. They give it to her, over to Maddox. 37 seconds. Maddox, guarded by Williamson. Maddox has to pick it up. They give it to Allen. Allen picks up a dribble. They give it to Maddox. He ain't got to go nowhere.
Oh.
Shot up, no good. Potts comes up with an offensive rebound. She's looking to get it out. They get it to Brown in the corner.
That's amazing.
Brown.
They dodged out of bounds there.
17 seconds,
There you
16
go.
seconds.
Just run it out.
Yep, just run the clock out. Don't have to score. They give it to Allen, over to Maddox, and that's look
There
like
we
what they're going to do. Yep.
Do the victory dance.
Yep. 5 seconds. 4, 3, and they're going to call a foul on Nugget. That will be her first.
So, kudos to East End for not fouling anybody out after all that foul trouble in the first quarter.
Yes. I guess Potts and Brown didn't realize a foul was called, I guess, or a turnover, maybe they thought. But anyways, Brown will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. And for sure, the Lady Bulldogs will move on to face East Nashville Thursday night. First free throw, Brown is up, no good.
I'm guessing that'll be me here that night. Are you coming?
More than likely. I was planning on being at, I believe,
Franklin
Marshall County on Thursday, but more than likely, since that's the case, I will be here. Brown has 13 now, and East End will get it in, throws it up, no good, and that'll do it. So after coming in 3rd place in the area tournament, Ethridge comes in here and advances to the next round of the Section 3 tournament as they defeat East End 39-26.
And Ethridge fans watching, I'm curious, did you think your season was over, or was it just, did you find out after your Friday night game or after the consolation game that you were moving on, or did you know all along? I'm curious to know that.
Yeah,
but what a neat story it'd be. Hey, we thought our season was over, and then we found out, hey, we need a 3rd seed, and then they come here and win a game.
Yep, extra motivation to keep going forward. So that's going to do it here at Lincoln Central Academy. Ethridge Lady Bulldogs beat the Lady Eagles of East M Prep 39-26 as they will move on to play East Nashville Middle School at 7:30 February 1st here on Thursday. So that'll do it for the night. My name's Hayden Burks, joined alongside producer extraordinaire, I finally got it out, Will Pettis. We will see you back here Thursday night for Ethridge Bulldogs, but then again we'll have several games tomorrow, Summertown versus Loretto and Lawrence County versus Franklin County. So long from us here on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.